record, the best defensive record, in fact, in the United Kingdom. They've only conceded 12 goals and are undefeated in 13 league games. And Jim McLean has praised them for their professionalism. And here's a gentleman we're all delighted to see back. He's a sub today, but I think he'll come on. Paul Sturrock. There's a lovely cake being baked for him, and the icing in the top reads, "The Return of the Legend." And there are Hearts not doing awfully well in domestic football, but of course with a huge game against Bayern Munich looming and getting nearer and nearer. And here is a man who would help them enormously in that game, Craig Levein. What a delight it is to see such a talented young player back in business. He was injured against Rangers a year ago. We covered that game. You possibly remember the sickening fall he had, which actually aggravated an injury he already had, and he's been out of the game for years. Marvellous to see him back. There's the referee from Edinburgh, George Smith. Off we go, and it really is very difficult to convince yourself that this is the 21st of January. It's almost like a spring day out there. Long may it last. And of course, ideal conditions for a game of football. Dundee United going very strongly, but they've got to watch the record against Hearts. They haven't scored in the last 3 games here, and only twice in the last 6 games, both at Tynecastle. That's an ominous warning for them. Galloway, very, very good in the air. Dundee United will have to watch his pioneer goal. Just getting the touch there again, Eamon Bannon. Very good understanding right throughout the Dundee United defence. Levein beautifully round on that. Well, he certainly looked fit there, didn't he? He had to twist, turn, and judge the pass back to perfection, which he did. Well, John Robertson. Kuhn. Slight deflection there in Galloway. What was it on top of it? Good move by Hearts. Lots of aggression in it. Katalainen in the middle of the picture has come back very deep. Gary Mackay slightly too wide, I think, and Eamon Bannon really caught off balance. Bannon. Nice touch there by McLaren. There he wanted to come forward. Good play by Bowman. Ex-Hearts player, of course. Well, in wearing number 10, but playing wide on the right. And there's Levein. Very nice play by Levein. I would imagine Ali McDonald is feeling very pleased in the dugout. No matter which way this game turns out, he's already seen that Levein still has a class at this level. Trying to get in McLaren curiously seemed to give up on that. Katalainen, an excellent run. Just saw that little gap. And that's a great opportunity, and so often do you see a goalkeeper conceding a penalty from that. Hamish French foiled by the dive by Henry Smith, but Smith affected not to touch him. As I said, a very good run by Katalainen in the first instance. There was a deflection giving French the opportunity. And notice how Smith assumed that French was going to overrun it. That was good judgment by the goalkeeper. Malpa's going in quite fairly. Galloway. Ooh, there was a bit of deflection on that. Nice little ball skills there by Galloway. Well, the credit goes to Galloway for this little bit of juggling. Balanced it out and went right through the legs of Hegarty. Quite unnecessary nervy attempt at a header there. Oof, Malpas. Cahoon very quick up on that, and a very good recovery by Malpas. You get the impression that only a silly mistakes are going to produce a goal today. There's Robertson. Mackay. McKinley. It was what an effort. Better than some of the efforts brought by some of the strikers. Square ball, he waited until it came across him. Never an easy ball to take. Swinging away. Just about 10 minutes left of this half. Waiting for the unexpected break. This might be it from French. Oh, we could do with more of that. I don't know, they seem to be shy of taking this initiative this afternoon, but French, for that one moment, decided to let fly, and that brought out the best in Smith. Hegarty this time down to Bannon. There's Galloway, very quickly picked up by this extremely tight Dundee United defence. No chance of Robertson getting that. Cleland, Uberkapic. Good anticipation by Kevin Gallagher. Almost got the Hearts defence out. And that's high, free kick. Well, there's Gallagher, good anticipation by Gallagher, right in behind his defence. Well, that's not a bad ball, McPherson. You know, that was a really intelligent clearance. Just you watch how difficult it is for a defender to run full pelt towards his own goal and then actually miss the goal. It's not all that easy. There's a touch. Hearts really under pressure for the first time in a game. Now Cahoon trying to break. Malpas. Here's Bowman. French gets a corner. And you get the impression that the United are skipping the possibility of breaking down this defence. It's a case of wearing them down. For the first time in the match, that central defence has looked a bit unsure of itself. Bowman again. That should be Smith's. We're on to Mackay, good anticipation by McInally though. Says. There's McLaren going back for this. Well, Gallagher seemed to just get a touch. Here's Libby. Just under 5 minutes left, and that is offside. 5 minutes left of this first half. Offside. Gallagher, is he onside? He is. Oh, he deliberated too long, I think. Everybody, including myself, paused, looked across to the far linesman, but there was no flag up, and I think the very fact that he could just pondered the goal, put him off. There's Paul Sturrock getting ready for command. Don't very much, they'll bring him on now. There's only about, well, at least in this half, only about 3 minutes or so of the first half remaining. But having been off for such a long time, I think his warm-up is going to be a lengthy one. That's a corner. Here's Eamon Bannon to take it. John Robertson and David McPherson get in there. McPherson right on the goal line. There's Robertson, brilliantly saved. John Colquhoun, rather. It was off the head of Colquhoun. Great header by Colquhoun. Watch him going in there, just a gentle nudge, and that was a superb save. Corner kick. Rather wasted by Bannon. And here's the breakaway. McKinlay picked up by Neary. What a bad break for a central defender. And he's going himself. And what has the referee done? I think he's bringing the play back. Well, there was a challenge here, McKinlay, and down he went. It is stoppage time in this first half. Was being given a free kick to Hart. Bit of wrestling there. David Neary going over the top. Bannon to take this in stoppage time. There's Levine. Not enough to it. Slight misjudgment. Half-time whistle should go any second. And there it goes, the half-time whistle. Not the best 45 minutes I've ever seen between these two clubs. Only two incidents stick out in my mind anyway. That's when Kevin Gallagher got his break, and as I said at the time, seemed to hesitate a bit too much, deliberate too long, and missed his opportunity. And then a quite superb header by John Colquhoun, which brought the very best out of Billy Thompson. Apart from that, I think we got on to the second half as quickly as we can.